From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, January 15th, 2017. Silver is trading at $16.81 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,198 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 1.5 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $821. Antiwar.com reports overseas operations are often misleadingly budgeted around 10 to 12% of the overall Pentagon spending annually. Officials, however, say that when operations and general maintenance are figured in, the cost grows to cover over half of the nation's military spending, $251 billion as of 2015. That percentage is a huge increase and one which has steadily precipitously grown for decades, though Pentagon officials insist no one is exactly sure why everything seems to cost way more than it did the previous year, even though the number of troops and the number of wars are relatively stable. Some officials are trying to shrug it off as rising fuel cost or the like, and while fuel prices indeed rose many of those years, it was not the straight line increase like that the Pentagon is seeing on its cost of more or less doing everything they do. The simpler answer, though, one the Pentagon is not considering, is that operations and maintenance costs are rising dramatically simply because they can, because irrespective of supposed budget limitations, Congress always gives the Pentagon everything they ask for and then some. Indeed, while figures in the study were separated from the large-scale weapons projects, those are largely doing the exact same thing, with most big U.S. weapons projects coming in way over budget and delivering much less than expected, again because contractors have no reason not to keep jacking up the price of everything. It's something that's going to become a growing issue in the years to come, as with the cost of buying stuff, doing stuff, and maintaining the already bought stuff are pretty much the whole budget, and with all rising at a huge rate, it's getting less and less possible for the Pentagon to just shuffle the figures around and make it look like they're not badly mishandling their budget. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports aside from meat, Americans on food stamps spend the largest portion of their grocery budget buying sugary soft drinks, according to a new report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The study, which was completed using data from an unnamed grocery chain, included 26 million U.S. families, including 3 million enrolled in the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, more commonly called food stamps or SNAP. It found the average person on food stamps spends 9.3% of their total grocery budget on soda and other sugary drinks, the highest percentage for any broad product group other than meat, poultry, and seafood. Americans who do not receive food stamps also buy a significant amount of soft drinks, spending more than 7% of their total budget on such items. Soda was second only to milk in terms of how frequently an item was purchased among Americans not on food stamps. The federal government spends about $74 billion per year on SNAP and places very few restrictions on how recipients use the benefits. Beneficiaries are only prohibited from buying alcohol, non-food items like cleaning supplies or medicine, and prepared food. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports U.S. civil rights activists vowed on Saturday to defend hard-fought gains in voting rights and criminal justice during the presidency of Donald Trump, kicking off a week of protest ahead of the Republicans' inauguration. About 2,000 protesters ignored steady rain to march and rally near Washington's Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial as speakers urged them to fight for minority rights and President Barack Obama's signature healthcare law, which Trump has vowed to dismantle. Reverend Al Sharpton, the rally's organizer and a veteran civil rights leader, said Democrats in Congress needed to be sent a simple message: get some backbone. The rally drew fewer people than organizers had initially expected, but Sharpton said afterwards he was satisfied with the turnout given the rain and temperatures hovering just above freezing. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.